Hi, and welcome back to my series Touchpad. This is right side rotations. So this is exactly the same as left side rotations, except that your dog will be on your right hand side now. So the principles are all the same. Hold your treat under your thumb, just above the dog's head to get the rise up over the pad. So you don't want to be coming off the pad or you'll draw your dog off the pad. And you're going to mark for any movement. So if you just get 1 inch of movement and it stops, mark, treat and praise. And then eventually you'll get 1 inch, stop, 1 inch, stop. The dog will sort of stop, start itself, and then you just let it go to that second stop, start, and you mark and you treat there, and you gradually build it up. And you saw in the last one with Koji, it was a little stop-starty, but mostly he kept going, so I just marked as he kept going. Eventually, with training, that'll get smoother, and eventually he'll go around very smooth. But initially, all we want is that movement, and we're letting the dog know that that's what we want, that's what he's being treated for. Alright, so like before, this is Koji's first time, so you'll get to see it live. Koji, Tame, good boy, pad. And he's getting pretty tired and pretty much over it. He's been shooting this straight. Koji. Yes. Good. Yes. Good boy. And it's not something I recommend, but he's been getting it. Good. And again, we go both directions. Good. Yes. And I'm marking him every time he moves. Yes. But because he's still moving, I'll keep going. Yes, good boy. Because that'll just help. There's no point stopping and treating every time when he's moving like this, because I want the flow. Yes. Good. Good boy. Yes. Good. And I'm not particularly worried about his body position to mine, other than he's pretty much side on. That all gets refined when you want to do more advanced techniques. All we're doing is getting him to rotate, becoming aware of his rear body position. Good. And I'm forward of the pad there as I'm talking, and he's nearly coming off. And most of the things that go wrong with our dogs we can attribute to ourselves, and most of the bad habits. And that's just wrong positioning, wrong technique, something. All right. Yes. Good. Yes. Good boy. So lots of positive communication with your dogs so they understand exactly what you're asking from them. Yes. Good. And if he falls off, I won't correct him for falling off. Yes. Whoops. And there's me just pulling it forward to the touchpad again and him almost coming off. So if he falls off, he doesn't get corrected for it, he just gets guided back off. If he steps off, because he knows he shouldn't now, if he steps off, he will be corrected and again guided back on. Yes. Good. Good. Yes. Good boy. Yes. And as you can see, he's getting the idea and he's moving really well. He's a little bit better the other side than this side. Yes. Good. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Okay. Break. Alright, so I'll let him go off now, and again, off camera, we'll work on this a little bit more. But this is a touchpad series done, and like I said, Koji's done all this in one shoot. I don't recommend trying this, but he just kept coming and he was quite happy to do it, and he picked up everything really quickly. Like I said, we've got a very good bond, so I tend to know very quickly. I work out little things of ways to accelerate his learning, so it's really quick. But he's getting tired now, so he's going to have a rest. But this is the end of the series, and so I hope you enjoyed it. What you're going to do now is just simply keep refining it, keep training it, so it becomes natural. All these movements you want to get smooth, and you want 360-degree movements that are just really smooth. So you'll just move around and the dog will move with you. And that will take a little bit of time, but that's all the basics that you need to it. And it allows you to, as you saw at the start of the video, I've got a list there of all the things that you can do with it. And it's just such a wonderful thing to teach a dog for so many different reasons. So I really hope you've enjoyed this series, and I really hope that you and your pup has got a lot from it. We'll see you in the next one.